Okay.
You got a mail.
Let me say, that was interesting. Yeah, I pressed the up button. Game. God.
Everything's gonna be okay once I pass this trial.
Yep.
The course is already set. I just need to keep pushing.
Alright, this should be the final trivia.
Empty? Erica, I need a drink.
Go on, order anything you want.
Wine.
Gotcha. Here you go. You can take it easy tonight. Don't do anything stupid, all right?
I'm okay, don't sweat it. Ben's brother was not exactly what I expected. Oof. Man, I can't even taste this drink. Gotta calm my nerves. Empty?
You still want a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There's no trivia. What the fuck? Why am I not getting my trophy?
Rum and cola.
I'll take a beer.
Beer.
Gotcha. Here you go.
I'm gonna have
You
to
can
look
take
that
it
up
easy
because
tonight.
something's not right with that.
Guys, so Erica did my makeup the other day.
Oh my god.
What are you getting yourself into?
She said it looked really good on me. It was kind of fun, you know?
What do I even say to that? Ignore him.
I'm just saying, maybe it's not that bad. You guys have been so adventurous lately. It's so cool. I'm too chicken to do that stuff.
You're pretty out there already, man.
You got a mail.
What did I get? My dearest Vincent, I'll send you the photo we took together this morning. I'm so happy you came to get me. Now we can be together forever, right? If so, I want to take more photos of us together. Aw, it's cute. It's a cute little photo. All right.
How much did I drink? I must be seeing things.
I don't think it's the alcohol.
Well, at this point, nothing would surprise me.
I'm kind of surprised you guys are cool with all this.
Well, I've reconsidered a few things in my life thanks to you. It's time to stop waiting around for my soulmate to show up at my doorstep.
Whoa, Chief. Do you mean...
I'm going to go out and search myself. That should be interesting.
As far as I know, could be different in this version of the game, but as we learn, Johnny is secretly in love with Catherine. And in the Freedom endings, he did ask her out. But it's interesting that they never end up together. So I don't know if that's going to be the case in this new game, but
There's quite a
I kind of like how that
outside.
is.
Everyone's talking about miracles and God's messenger.
Oh, he could have been a little more subtle about this.
Okay, so it seems like Rin is from, it sounds like she's from alien species that resembles or takes the part of what we consider angels. And I'm guessing Astaroth and Doomzid, they're earthly gods, and this is more of a extraterrestrial being that Rin's a part of.
Man, I drank way too much. Thought I saw an angel descending from the heavens.
You know, that was actually Ren's.
Don't lecture me. I'm having a hard enough time keeping up as it is. Just make sure you lovebirds reach that happy ending. Angels, demons, who cares? If they get in your way, just kick their asses.
I'm lucky to have you guys.
We don't know what happened to Kat, though. I guess she just got her anger out on Rin in that nightmare.
Man, the world's crazier than I thought. Right when you think you know everything, something else comes along to flip it all on its head.
You got a mail.
A new opportunity, I guess? I was promoted to head of the design department at work. I turned it down at first, but then I figured I should rise to the challenge of this new opportunity. The moment I decided to better myself, the world suddenly expanded. I refuse to be less successful than you. This is good, this is good. They're on friendly terms with each other, it seems like. Like a friendly rivalry. That's good.
Would you like to speak to Lindsay? Would you like? I have something wonderful to tell you. We're going to be on the news.
Why? What did you guys do?
We didn't do anything. We just predict the future. We predict sports, politics, the economy, and the stock market every day.
Yeah, that's pretty TV worthy.
We were approached by a TV producer while we were telling fortunes out in the city. The name of the segment has already been decided. Martha and Lindsay's life forecast. It'd be nice to have a theme song. Perhaps it was you who led us on this new path. Thank you, Man of Legends.
Legends just gonna have to carry on a little longer.
Maybe we should practice singing too. Maybe we should practice dancing too.
What are you two trying to do?
If you want an autograph, now's your chance.
It's time for us to say goodbye. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Bye, ladies.
There. Sorry about my brothers.
It's fine, really. I needed to meet your family sooner or later. So, your name's not actually Catherine, is it? Where did that come from?
I guess I just blurted out the first name I remembered after I lost my memory. I was told to watch out for Catherine the succubus.
So, that's what happened.
By the way, my real name is Peira Wolfnerthai.
Can I just keep calling you Ren?
That sounded like it's reversed. I'm sure someone has unreversed it.
My brothers are pretty serious. I've never seen them so angry before.
I don't really get what's going on, but I'm the Man of Legends. I can save the world. I hope.
I believe in you, Vincent. You can do it.
I noticed that her brother referring to himself with the royal we, but she seems to be, it almost is like multiple there, so I'm not sure.
I don't know what happened, but I can tell you one thing. The more you struggle, the more passionately love grows. If you guys work together, you can overcome anything in your way.
Are you speaking from experience?
I'm still trying to overcome my own obstacles. That's why I'm excited to see what the future has in store for you two. By the way, I'm thinking of taking the test soon.
For your driver's license. Not sure the world's ready to let you loose on the road.
No, you dummy. I'm talking about the qualifier for women's wrestling.
What? Seriously?
You'll win a lot of money if you bet on me. I'm a little nervous taking the test by myself, though. I wonder if I can find a good partner somewhere.
Don't look at me.
Is that what she's going to get Toby wrung up in?
That was an angel, whose infamy reaches the very depths of hell.
Oh, right. Of course.
To anger a being like that, I'm done. I'm going home. Don't try to stop me.
Oh, man, get over it.
You got a mail.
No way. I can't believe you beat him too. Regardless, I'll never forgive you choosing someone over me. Prepare yourself for the next time we meet. Yeah, Kat, like her whole deal was taking on the form of his ideal woman, and she still lost.
And now some breaking news. There have been numerous reports of unidentified flying objects across the world. Some experts believe this is the work of angels, said to take place every few hundred years. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Wait, are we still on? I apologize. I'll continue with the news.
He is totally losing it.
Alright, I want to see... Nothing.
Still preparing?
Oh.
I'll be back again soon.
Are you ready to face your judgment?
Better believe it. Let's do this thing.
Then come. You've arrived, human. This is our hallowed land, the new world. Tremble in despair as you face your end.
There we are. Oh, God.
Welcome to the new world. The Archangel's trial presents an unprecedented challenge. Overcome the Shroud of Darkness with Rin's support.
Alright, my mic was probably going to give out at some point, though. Oh.
This place is huge. What the hell is that guy anyway?
Is it the Flight of the Valkyries?
Attempt the trial I've laid before you. Soon you will realize what a foolish decision it was to oppose me.
Whatever, man. I'm a pro at this shit by now. You bet your ass I'll get to the top. Alright. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
I will eliminate all who disturb order. Seducing my brother is an unforgivable sin. Ride your way to the heights that no human shall ever reach.
Shit, what am I gonna do?
Oh my God.
Alright, I got it.
Stop that.
Alright, I got it.
Undo.
Excuse? Whatever.
I got it. I got it.
I got it.
Oh, look at that. The painting in the background there. This game is not following its rules, I swear.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo your moves.
Alright, I got it.
I made it.
Take this.
Ready of judgment!
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
Undo.
Alright, I got it. I can't die here. Alright, I got it.
What?
Undo.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, I get it. The bottom is close.
Well, I'm almost there. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
Undo. 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 Edge.
Wasn't what I wanted, but it'll work.
Here I go.
Why are there still sheep falling?
You did it! That was the best climbing I've ever seen!
I must say I'm impressed you've made it this far. However, you could never have done so without the aid of my brother. Next, you will step foot into our true territory. Do not underestimate it. Enjoy your final moments with the young one.
Vincent, you were so amazing, climbing all those blocks.
To be honest, I'm still not sure what's going on. But I need to do this for your brother to approve of our relationship.
I'm sorry. He's actually very kind at heart. He protected me my whole life. I never had to worry about anything. But I thought it was important to see the world. So I set out on a journey.
That explains a lot.
When I met you, I realized something. I don't want to just be protected. I want to protect my loved ones myself.
I feel the same way. Together we'll overcome whatever he throws at us.
That song I always play? It's the first song I ever learned. My brothers told me that we all celebrated when I played it for the first time.
It must be important to you.
Yeah, it taught me the potential of music.
All right.
Is he still in there?
It's pretty much the same.
This is familiar.
Hey, where are you?
Sinful human.
Whoa. Hey, bro. You gonna ask me questions too?
You have no right to call me bro.
Okay. And?
Confessionals were created so we could pardon sinners through a proxy, not some playground for lonely demons. Now, answer our question, and we will judge if you are worthy of our brother's affection.
So basically, same old shit.
This is the first question for your new future. What are humans truly capable of?
Senseless destruction, boundless creation.
So that's your choice. You're an interesting man. Fly higher and show us what you're capable of.
That's the only way, right? Well, bring it on then.
Only a very small portion did senseless destruction. I guess there's some people who just want the bad ending.
The Archangel's rage rumbles through the heavens. Believe in your skills and survive the divine judgment placed upon you. You can withstand oncoming whirlwinds by grabbing hold of a block.
Oh god, is this new?
Is it just me? Or is the air thin?
Is he right there?
So high does this thing go?
Commencing Area 2. Are you ready? Edge.
All right, I got it.
All right.
you can't find a way forward, you may wish to undo and try a new strategy.
Why are you talking? I want to make sure it was off. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on!
Undo.
Whoa, wait.
Undo.
I didn't judge if that was the best decision to make.
Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
Realize your powerlessness!
Undo.
Right, I got it.
Realize your powerlessness!
Undo.
Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
Realize your powerlessness!
Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
This is our power!
I got it.
Undo. Undo.
If you can't find a way forward, you may wish to undo and try a new strategy.
Undo. Undo.
Take this.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo the move.
Undo. Undo. Undo, 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 undo. Undo.
If you can't find a way forward, do, and try to do correctly.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Pause.
Oh my god.
Edge.
Right, I got it.
This is our power!
Undo. Edge.
Right, I got it.
Edge.
Whoa!
Edge.
Take this.
Realize your powerlessness!
Right, I got it. Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
This is our power!
Right, I got it. Right.
Foolish human!
Right, I got it. Right, I got it.
Foolish human!
Right, I got it.
Foolish human!
Right, I got it.
Foolish human!
Almost there. I made it! There you go.
this rate, you'll...
You survived our obstacles. You're quite formidable for a human. Your efforts are futile. Know that luck does not side with those who defy the will of the heavens. Now we will show you that you are nothing for us.
Hey, Vincent. Do you regret choosing me?
Of course not. If anything, I should be thanking you. For this, I had such a narrow-minded view of it. Meeting you made me realize there's so much more.
I only ever thought about duty, just like my brothers. But not anymore. After meeting you and learning about love, everything changed. There's something I want to do after all this is over. I'll tell you when the time is right.
Well, now I have another thing to look forward to. So about that piano, is that some kind of angelic superpower?
Something like that. I seem to have the ability to help people through music. Each of my brothers has his own power.
And that's yours, huh?
Hey bro, you there? Your first trial was a cakewalk.
Watch your tone, human. That was just the beginning. The real test begins now. We will ask another question. Show us your true colors.
This is the second question for your new future. What has driven you to go this far?
Oh, so that's your choice. You're an honest man. Very well then. Prove your value.
I don't understand what you're getting at, but I'm gonna go keep climbing.
Prepare yourself for the next phase of this arduous trial. Laser blocks pierce the heavens. Evade them with grace and secure your path to the final challenge.
We're getting to the heavens here.
Commencing Area 3. Are you ready?
It's terrifying.
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
Undo.
Alright, I got it.
Undo.
I got it.
Sorry.
You're still alive. This isn't mere luck. I sense malevolence. I must destroy, eliminate, terminate.
What are you gonna do once we get out of here, Rin?
I'll play music that makes people happy. Not because it's my duty, but because I want to. I'll do it with you by my side.
Together, we can do anything.
Yeah. The next stage might be the final showdown. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay then. I'll give you my best performance. Without you, I don't think I would be who I am today. That's why I trust you, Vincent. I won't say any more. I'll put all my heart into this song.
When this is all over, I need to get something off my chest.
You're still alive. This isn't mere luck. I sense malevolence. I must destroy, eliminate, terminate.
All right, everyone, welcome to Catherine Full Body. Even though this is like near the end of the video. Yeah, mic issues, you know the story. Let's continue. So this is the final stage.
You're still alive. I suppose I should have expected as much from one who has survived those nightmares.
I'm risking my life for love. Nothing can stop me.
Say what you wish. Soon you will learn the limitations of being human. I will ask you one final question as a farewell.
All right, ask away.
This is the last question for your new future. What is the true nature of love?
I see. So that's the answer you chose. Now perish and lament your hubris.
Fine, I'm ready. Let's do it for real this time.
Alright, this is hard. It's not super difficult, but you'll see. And the constellations I shape, we're now in space.
As you rise to the final, take care not to lose when the final door opens. Your promised romance awaits.
The hell? He's huge! So you finally showed yourself, brother.
You have our praise for surviving thus far.
I'll be eternally grateful. To beat your ass? I don't care if you're an angel. I'm not going down without a fight. I'll show you that love always wins.
Sinner, prepare to face our judgment.
Archangel, it's the killer. Do not die.
I got it.
You dummy!
I got it.
Yeah, easy right now. Robots, brothers. Oh, no.
Calm down.
Protect Vincent!
Now's my chance.
If you're stuck, it may be best to try and undo.
No! a very convoluted way. There's me! Yeah, this is...
Are those clones?
Yeah. You can kind of trick them into killing themselves. Then he does this! Come on. Okay. Oh! Crap. The music's hella good though. But that's to be expected.
A little more.
But we can't get to it. Cause it's a fake. Such bullshit, huh? I do things unnecessarily. Oh, actually. Here we go.
Can't die here.
I want to help.
I can bear it.
Oh, whew. Alright, we're almost there. It's not so hard the second time around.
Oh, yes! Get a load of this! We made it! He has no choice but to...
Impossible! This cannot stand!
What the...
We'll get on that. Sorry, I'm eating.
Congratulations! You've safely climbed the new world. Now my brothers will have to give us their blessing.
We're back.
We did it.
Yeah. Now we're free to be together. Whoa!
Brother, you'll accept our decision now, right?
A deal is a deal. But... Your brothers, all of us, are gonna miss our little angel.
Little angel?
It's too sad to see our little angel leave us. And you really great for to be so cute.
Jeez, you guys are the lonely ones.
But...
So, sir, you look a little different.
That was our formal attire for visiting the surface. Makes us look dignified. But at some point, you humans started worshipping us as angels.
The truth is, we're aliens from another star system.
What? Aliens?
I originally came here to fulfill a mission for my kind. But to do so effectively, I had to have my memories erased. That's why I got scared when I saw my brothers.
Wait, so then that thing you were running from the day we met was...
Yeah, turns out it was them.
We were heartbroken, you know.
Sorry.
Serves you right.
Hey, put me down. This is alien cruelty.
Vincent, that's...
Whoa! Watch where you're pointing that thing!
My brothers may be small now, but their powers are the same.
Since the dawn of human history, we've been the ones responsible for the things you call miracles. We've been guiding the development of mankind with our advanced civilization. You should be grateful.
Hard to believe someone like you could do that.
What did you say? Did you not witness the miracles of our little angel?
Miracles? Wait, do you mean Rin's piano?
That's right! That piano carries the power to not only slow the nightmare, but also open the minds of humans, allowing new opportunities to blossom. Ah!
New opportunity. Oh, I get it now.
Whoa, even I didn't know that.
Power or not, I would have chosen you regardless.
Me too.
So, if that's what angels really look like, then are you? Oh, whatever. At this point, it's all the same to me. The only thing that matters is that you're here.
Vincent!
Stop, please! I'm sorry! I'll never do it again! Don't take it out on me!
Hello, everyone. It's nice to be able to see you again. How did you enjoy the show? What a brilliant victory over the unforeseen trial of an archangel. Did you happen to notice the various conflicts that this game's masterful creators placed at its core? Do you want to live a comfortable and steady life? How about a free life full of excitement? Or do you wish to tear down expectations and try something new? The stairway Vincent was forced to climb could be taken as a metaphor. It symbolized the journey to adulthood, pressuring him to make his tough life decisions. Don't you agree? Now then, Vincent overcame the Archangel's trial, but that angel turned out to be a family of aliens. Ooh, what a twist! Even without knowing Rin's true form, Vincent declared it didn't matter to him. This story might sound a little far-fetched, but it just goes to show that love conquers all things. I realized some things myself just watching him. Expectations you have for yourself are often set by other people. Vincent managed to pursue a life of his own without allowing others' opinions to weigh him down. Isn't that wonderful? That goes for you, too. You guided him on this journey. Now, what did all you players out there think of this outcome? Perhaps I should find myself a new partner as well. Games are lovely creations, aren't they? Hope to see you soon. Stay golden.
Thank you all for coming.
Man, you knocked it out of the park.
That was beautiful. The whole galaxy's talking about it. They're calling it life-changing.
I can't take all the credit myself. I've come this far thanks to Vincent.
Hey, everyone having a good time?
I never would have thought you'd become a producer.
Yeah, you're telling me. I feel like I've been holding myself back my entire life, you know? But when I hear Rin play the piano, I start to feel like anything's possible. It's really something special, and I thought the whole galaxy needed to hear it.
So Vincent came up with the idea to go on tour.
Next week we're going around Reticulum, and then this show's off to Andromeda, baby.
Make sure he doesn't make a fool of himself.
Okay.
Hey, where's Johnny?
Oh, I saw him earlier. He seemed convinced that he'd found his soulmate.
It would be an honor if you'd take my hand.
Finally found the one, huh?
Oh, that reminds me. We've decided to try something new too, right?
I don't know if it'll work out, but...
We're gonna dive in and become professional wrestlers. Making it happen.
Wow, that's wonderful.
You two are dreaming big. I better step my game up.
Me too. I gotta start saving some money. No more get-rich-quick schemes for me.
I'm glad everyone's having a good time.
It's almost like life's gotten a little easier for him.
Don't worry about
It's all thanks to you, Rin.
You mean thanks to the both of us.
You're right. No matter what comes our way, with you by my side, we can do anything.
It's like the two of us are unstoppable.
I love you, Rin.
Vincent.
All right. So that was Catherine Full Body, the Reen route, and that's the true lovers and not the true lovers, but the true Reen ending. As for Reen overall, you know, I was really nervous about this game because it did seem like, well, it's still transphobic. That's still present. They haven't. It's a little bit worse because it really does seem like they do consider trans women to truly be men. But in the case of Reen, Reen is a cross-dresser, and it seems like a well, Reen is actually an alien, a minion-looking alien, I have to say. They do look like minions, and I will point out that their faces are shaped like a butt, kind of like what we're seeing with the Catherine Full Body logo here. Because they kind of look like this, what is a children's book character in Japan? It's like a... I can't remember the name of the character, but it's basically a detective, but with a butt face. But I guess the human body of Reen is that of a very effeminate boy. And I say boy because one of the things that was really bothering me about Reen was the infantilization of the character. Which did bother me a bit. Sorry, I'm taking a look at this here. So Sean Chiplock was the Archangel. And then we have, you know, everyone from Persona 5 playing their characters. And, like, I thought in the original game that Kat was quite infantile herself. She was very much the younger option, but Reen really does... That's something that I have a problem with. And part of, like, in the art book, they do mention that she is supposed to have to be the cute archetype. And it's something that I just... It's just all the options outside for Vincent are just way too young. And then what, like, sort of bothered me is, like, how, like, oh, Reen makes me think in, like, ways I never thought of before. And I'm just like... Reen's not saying anything mind-blowing to Vincent. It's nothing that... It's just nothing that special. And part of, you know, the thing is, though, I felt like the original version of the game was very tight in the story, and Reen does seem a bit forced in, and that, you know, of course, that's going to be the case with the character when you're working, you know, when you're basically keeping a lot of the things the same of a game that was already finished, but you need to add something new in order for people to pick it up to play. Because this was not a very successful game in both Japan and America when it did go overseas in 2011. And also because, you know, in video games, they do feel like they have to have young protagonists in order for them to sell. So it seems like, you know, they're trying to get better better sales by having a, focused on a much younger female coded character that we do learn is actually from an alien race that is monogender. And here we'll get some of the photos of their wedding. And they had a double wedding with Johnny. It's a very interesting looking alien there. But it isn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I was really quite nervous about how it would handle because Reen is a queer romance. That's what it is. So that's kind of nice to see that pop up, even if the way they get to it is a little messy. And part of me was nervous about that because Atlus is, as I've mentioned before, notoriously bad when it comes to handling queer characters. They're usually almost always meant to be a joke. Or you have what we have with Erica, where they're constantly saying you're really a man, despite the fact that you are post-operative trans woman. But that the way that's still a problem. That's still a huge problem with the game. But it's in the original True Lovers ending, which is what I got for this, with Vincent and Catherine's wedding. Toby is not thrilled with Erica learning that Erica is a trans woman, but here I think he does know that Erica is a trans woman by now. But perhaps what we've seen Vincent with Reen and perhaps Reen's piano playing may have opened up Toby to being, perfectly happy with that. That it's not so much an issue, and seems like they're going to be professional wrestling partners, although he's a little hesitant to do it. He even mentioned how Erica did his makeup once, and he was like, it's not so bad. Fun fact, makeup was actually something men used until the Enlightenment in the 1800s, and then it became a woman's thing. Just to show that gender norms are always changing. Pink wasn't always for girls, and blue wasn't always for boys. It used to be the other way around until Hitler decided to use pink triangles to label their gay prisoners, essentially. And there are also 2 other new endings. I don't think I'm going to be getting those, at least for the channel. One is the new cat ending, where as we were sort of seeing hints in the gameplay, is that she's starting to feel, after hearing Reen's piano playing, it seems like Reen's piano playing opened up 2 new endings for the 2 girls, is she's when Vincent, in the original, when Vincent does summon her to the Stray Sheep Bar, she's just somewhat bored, and I was like, whatever, are you really serious about me? And depending on how you play it, she will accept Vincent's proposal or not. And in the new one, she's far more nervous, which is very interesting. And she tells Vincent, hey, it's interesting because, one, it's not necessary for her to do this because Vincent was wanting to settle down with her in this ending, the way things are. But she wants to know. She wants to go back in time, basically become a human, and go back far enough where Vincent will never date Catherine. Although, in that ending, it's quite clear that he still finds her attractive, but he ends up marrying Kat. And you'll notice, we see that at him and Kat's wedding, Erica has not transitioned. For whatever reason, Erica has remained a man. And I love how everyone is like, oh, well, you know, it takes place. Someone, when they spoiled this for me on Twitter several months ago, they told me, well, it takes place right after high school. Then why the hell is Toby in that scene? It's like people forget that Toby is 10 years younger than Vincent and his friends. The only reason why he's a part of their why he's part of Vincent's friend circle is because of his working relationship with Johnny. And it's strongly implied that he's relatively new to the group. So in other words, Erica never transitioned. And that wedding scene, Vincent and Kat's wedding at the Stray Sheep Bar, takes place the exact same amount of time between the events of the game and when the characters were in high school. And it's not gone into why. It's like if Kat's presence changes all of that. Oh, that's a little problematic. And that's like the only ending where you see that Vincent has children with Kat. Because initially, as we learned that Kat, when she reveals she's a succubus in the original endings, she can't have children. So I guess by going back in time, she was able to somehow become human, probably by remaining in human forms for so long that she was able to have children now. I don't know. That's interesting. But what I really loved was Catherine's new ending. Catherine's new ending was basically what I think a lot of people thought. Like, why would Catherine take Vincent back for him cheating on her? Even if it was not physical, he was still emotionally cheating on her in the original with one woman, now with two people in full body. Sorry, I had to finish that chip. I had bitten in half into it. Okay. And so Catherine decides to not accept Vincent's apology. Even though Vincent's friends have had his back and explained everything to Catherine, she's like, you know what? No. You still cheated on me emotionally, and you enjoyed it. I'm done with you. And then we see that Catherine, she decides to really put herself into her career. And Vincent later sees her coming down this great runway. And she's in this gorgeous red dress. And she's looking beautiful. So basically, she's started to go to big events that her company, it's Bantam Suits. Or at least that's one of the clothing lines that they own. The same place where Todd and Archie works at. And so she decides to go to these, designer events. And, well, people notice her. And she sort of becomes a model for a clothing line. And probably a really hot fashion designer. And all these really wealthy men are pursuing her. And she's like, no, next time. I told you boys, not this week. And Vincent's chasing after her. And he's like, babe, please take me back. And she's like, no, Vincent, listen, you wanted your freedom. You can have your freedom. And Vincent's like, no, I'll be a better man. And he tries to become a better man. And it's just no good. And I love it. I love it. It's great. I was so nervous because seeing a lot of attention, this is going to be a long ass video. I'm like the whole Archangel battle was 10 minutes or so. And I'm past 30. I have a lot of thoughts. Okay, y'all. And, I was so nervous of what they were going to do to Catherine because I've mentioned it in my original Catherine Let's Play, is that I really am attached to her as a character. I feel like she embodies so much of what women have to deal with when it comes to bad boyfriends. And I've just watched Midsummer, which is great. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend it. It's long. It's a 2.5 hour movie, but it doesn't feel that way because they use they use all that time for, it's not wasted. It doesn't feel long. Unlike It Chapter 2. And, I was seeing so much conversations, and even, some of the voice actors are doing this, how Kat is the hot one, and they were just preferring her over Catherine, just because she didn't really ask much, even though she had that insane jealousy streak. And like, even though she's supposed to be the sexually charged one, she still is unhinged a bit. And that's like something that's really just a harmful trope. It's like a woman who's like, you know, who owns her sexuality and who enjoys having sex. Something's wrong with her in a way. And, you know, part of Kat's characterization in this game, while they did try to add more depth where she's starting to realize that she, you know, she initially was the non-marriage choice, but then if, you know, you played a certain way, she starts to change her mind on that. And I wish there was a little bit more. It sucks that Kat, while she gets a tad bit more better character development, she unfortunately still has. She still is unfortunately mostly just hot and sexually ready, which is something that is gross about that character. They did try to develop her a little bit more, but unfortunately that character is still quite underdeveloped. And I guess they focused more time on Catherine, Vincent's girlfriend, probably to not, you know, make her a little bit more human. She's, you know, Catherine is a far more developed character in this game. She's probably the most developed character when it comes to the love interests, which is part of why I love her so much. And you know, the pregnancy thing, it was more of a test of character than anything. And I like how it was handled with, you know, the Reen storyline. Like, she was just, you know, I thought I was pregnant. I realized I wasn't. And I was just so relieved that I wasn't pregnant, because I now realize that our relationship is just, there isn't really much there anymore to our relationship. We just got comfortable with each other. And I think it's best that we break up. And Vincent's like, yeah, I'm actually in love with someone else. And that's what I want too. And, you know, when there, you know, even in the new ending, there's like part of what Catherine's drive is that she just wants to be desirable by Vincent. And that we see that even in the flashbacks where she thinks that Vincent doesn't find her desirable. And I think in this one, she's not, you know, in the Reen route, she's not so upset, mainly because Vincent isn't in love with another woman. And she's like, well, you know, if that's the case, I mean, what can I do about that? So it's fine. And they break up and they still remain really good friends. That's great. As opposed to what was the really, you know, the heartbreak. I don't know. I'm all a jumble of thoughts. I'm so sorry for rambling. I don't think anyone's watching this section anyway. But yeah, I'm working on a video essay talking about the original game. I want to talk about the original game because, one, I've been thinking about the original game for so long that I've really, I feel like I understand it so well. And I want to do that. And then unfortunately Full Body came out and kind of on my theory. But not in a terrible way, because one of the questions I had for Catherine when that game first came out was, where do queer couples fall in the world? And this sort of, you know, addresses it. So I'm hoping Atlus can get better when it comes to handling queer characters and queer relationships. That is something that has been wanted in the Persona series for a long time now. We've had characters that have had queer tendencies, like Kanji, voiced by Troy Baker as well, interestingly enough. And then there was, you know, a lot of people, myself, were really into Joker and Akechi. Yusuke has some queer tendencies, but he's mostly just an artist, and maybe far more along the autistic spectrum. And I think in Dancing All Night, he states, all girls are my type. And he probably would be, you know, is like, all men are my type too. I wouldn't be shocked, because he's an artist. He would find beauty in just about anything. He can find something beautiful something uniquely beautiful in a person, I would say. And that's something that the Persona series has been wanted for. And I remember reading articles of people really upset with, you know, the gay panic jokes in that game. I was upset with it too, because it's lazy, and it's more hurtful than funny, that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that they can start handling queer relationships better. They really need and I think this sort of shows the change in Japanese society, that it is sort of getting a little better for the queer community, but you know, change is slow over there. That I guess there's more public acceptance of same-sex couples. But when it comes to transphobia, they're still kind of a bit behind. Because that's something that's, you know, that's changed between the opinion, you know, the change in when it comes to gender fluidity in American society. You know, when the original game came out, that wasn't really something that was a huge focus, at least publicly, and the larger social conscious. And now it is. 8 years later, it is now in American society. So that's something to think about. All right, so that ends Catherine Full Body. I may or may not do the Joker DLC. I might just do that on my own, just because I don't want to. If I'm going to record more Catherine Full Body, it's just to get some images and footage and trophy hunting. But in terms of what is next, I'm still writing that script and everything. That's going to be a long time coming. I really want to get that up there. I hope I do. I'm not promising anything, but I really hope I can get that up there on YouTube. And gameplay wise, I do have a game I purchased for recording. I don't want to say what it is. I hope to play it here soon, though. We'll see, though. But I kind of want to take a little break from recording for a moment. Just for the time being now. Not long. Alright, well that was Catherine Full Body. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't be ugly. Yeah. So I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching this very long video. And you have a good day.